Hey everybody, Justin here. Thank you for checking out this video. And I'm back with another video in the question series, looking at the Galton board from Four Pines Publishing. And I have a bunch of links below. You can check it out. And this is the Pascal Triangle version. They also have a version that's like more stock market, more financial information on it. And this is question number 6. And this is more like a philosophical question. It's if we know everything, then there's no probability. So, we can be certain about the path of each ball bearing in this. So in other words, like, if I go to reset this again, you can see right here, there's a gold one, right? Let me zoom in on that or focus, get closer. There's a gold ball bearing. So say we knew the physics of everything, the velocity, the position of every single ball bearing, the board itself, the temperature and outside, the wind. We could predict with certainty where that ball would go, not just on average. And it ended up right over here this time. So I wanted to talk about that. I mean, you can say probability is not knowing something, or we can't predict with certainty. We only can predict like averages or so forth. But I would counter that is probably true, but we never know everything. I mean, even in the most simplest cases, and all things considered, the Galton board's pretty simple, right? It has fixed pegs. It has, 6,000 ball bearings. I would submit you could even replace the 6,000 with 10, and it would be very difficult to predict with certainty, right? If you're talking with certainty, then certainty is certainty, not 99%, but 100%, right? Even the coin flip, dice throwing, there's been lots of work with coin flips, by the way. But even those get pretty tricky with certainty. At least coins I'm talking about coins used in an everyday sense. Like if I just pull one out and flip it, we don't have our measuring devices. It's not like a lab setting. And Galton boards, like I said, they're pretty simple cases. There's thousands of variables. They're in constant flux. We have also, these results from science, like uncertainty principle type stuff, where it's like, if you measure the velocity of something, you change the position. Your measuring device changes the position. If we measure the position, we change the velocity. So we still probably couldn't, even in the best, case, we would still have measurement error, and that could be looked at as a random variable. It is an interesting question, and theoretically, again, very theoretically, that's probably true. But if we could know everything, then I don't know, I think everyone would be a billionaire. We could predict things like the lottery, predict what you could do every day with certainty, and it's just not the world that we live in. So even in the simplest cases, there's lots of uncertainty involved with just about everything we do. So I would have to say that, again, to answer the question, if we knew everything, yeah, of course. If we knew everything, then there'd be no need for statistics or anything. But if we knew everything, there'd be no need for science in general, because we would know everything. So I think it's an interesting kind of philosophical fantasy question, but it's just not the world that we live in. So anyways, that's all I got. Thanks for checking this out, and I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.